Hello everyone, we got extra news for today's video. Listen to this right here. Watch Guru tweet out. Justin Fed Chair Jerome Powell says he does not think US is currently in a recession. Right? So they just don't want to admit it. Again, we're living in this clown-esque show, right? It's absolutely crazy. Now, if we just go to this next week, guys, I'm mind blown. Just in, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell says inflation is too high, right? No S. Sherlock. Of course it is, right? This is why, guys, this is absolutely just mind-blowing because they are intentionally they are destroying the economy, right? Because that's the plan. The end goal, right? Trust the plan, guys. I mean, this is absolutely just crazy. My brother, a former accountant, keeps track of everything. Year over year, his food bill is up 41%. Right? So all this is happening while, by the way, they just realized inflation is too high. Just now, right? Again, they're just playing the roles of the fool, guys. I'm pretty sure these people are not pretty sure, they are just actors and puppets, right? To play out narratives and agendas for whoever is above the quote-unquote the puppeteer, right? The altcoin hub is out. Vitalik Buterin admitted that he forced the Ethereum Foundation to sell 70,000 Ethereum. Guys, listen to this right here. And people still say Ethereum and Bitcoin are the saviors.
Very right, fairly quickly. But
you didn't short it, did you?
So I did get the Ethereum Foundation to sell about 70,000 ETH, like basically at the top, and that's doubled our runway now. So very
keyword, basically at the top. Come on, guys. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, he did lag at this part right there as well. Guys, these people don't care. I mean, we know the game plan. A lot of people still, quote-unquote, trust the plan, right? Brad Garlinghouse has tweeted out facts. What do we see right here? Rather than providing regulatory clarity through rulemaking, the SEC is bullying crypto markets by filing unproven allegations masquerading as regulation. Now, guys, look at this right here. This is absolutely just... I can't, guys. Now, Rep Sherman stated that, quote, the fact remains that XRP clearly is a security, end quote, right? Guys, these people are literally laughing to the bank, right? What's happening? There's literally an agenda going on here. I mean, I call it the delay tactic, right? The stall tactic. Guys, whoever's controlling these world events needs to hurry up because the SEC case is waiting for this one specific event that should be up on the horizon. Then it ties in with the SEC concluding the shenanigans show of a case with Ripple. This is all precisely why Congress needs to fix this mess and provide a comprehensive legislative framework for crypto. 2 bipartisan proposals that seek to define the line between securities and commodities in the digital asset space are a good start, right? I said the same thing, guys. Regulations is actually a good thing, right? A lot of people don't like it, but as soon as XRP gets that green light, it's game over. XRP goes up and never stops. Attack on crypto. The SEC is just basically blind at this point, right? Wow, you can't make this up. We now have a 4th iteration of what the speech was. In the objection to Torres, the speech is now guidance to market participants, but only from Hinman's division of enforcement and not binding on the SEC. What is happening, guys? Provided guidance to market participants about how staff in that SEC division would analyze whether offers and sales of digital assets constitute securities under Supreme Court precedent. This speech was not binding SEC policy. Now, you know what's funny about this, guys? You know what's funny about this? If you go to this tweet, listen to this right here.
Bill Hinman recently outlined the approach we take to evaluate whether a digital asset is a security, and I encourage you to take a look at Bill's speech, which is available on our website.
Bill Hinman, Bill's speech. His words don't necessarily reflect the views of the commission, but only when necessary, right? Well, XRP has tweeted out, I believe that we are going to have a market event within the next 4 weeks. Listen to this, guys. Something interesting could be up on the horizon.
There'll be summary judgment motions made by either side where, the facts and the law will not be in dispute, and it'll be up to the judge to decide kind of how it's going to happen. That's all supposed to come together in November. I believe that we're going to have a market event. I don't know what that's going to be, but I believe they're going to have a market event within the next 4 weeks that is going to be so profound that they will have to come to the judge and beg for a resolution. Even
SEC?
Even the SEC, the federal government will basically have to get together and say, we've got to come together on this and get the clarity now, because this event will be so significant. You'll have to have the use of the asset.
Interesting, guys. There will be an event in the next 4 weeks that will... What would be an example of a significant market event which would require their use of XRP? Bank runs all over the world, right? We have been seeing the bank runs take place in China. Does seem like the case is progressing very well. I mean, even though there has been a lot of delays, guys, in my belief, I believe that the case concludes in less than a few months from now. Why? Because of everything we have been seeing, right? Not only with the SEC case, guys, but external events. I'm talking about these external events. Do we know why? It's because those events tie into this case, right? 100%. I'm pretty sure even Val Jesser talked about that before. That external events, we are waiting for those events to play out. That's why this case has been going on for so long now, which is quite fishy and odd, right? When we have seen all the proof in the pudding that the SEC has already been exposed literally an infinite amount of times. So how isn't this case done and over with? That's where the external events come into play, guys. You guys see? Which is quite interesting to say the least. Now, Bit Elite tweet out, do not trust this pump that is coming. There could be a pump until 28th, 29, but it will be a fake pump. GDP numbers will demolish the economy after that. So guys, let's pay attention to the next few days because this could be upcoming or is upcoming.
But a second thing here is even more dangerous is the July of the 28th, the GDP numbers. Don't forget, first quarter we had 1.4 minus. This quarter, if it's a minus again, that means only one thing. It means recession.
And that is tomorrow, guys. So by the looks of things, which is pretty crazy, right? So let's pay attention. If by chance we do dump and crash, I'm just going all in at that point, right? Even though I have been dollar cost averaging into XRP recently, but I do have some fiat on the side just in case a crash does take place. Now let's talk about the USD because it all depends on this currency as well, guys. JTS tweeted out, the USD was telling us this long before. It is now going lower. Posted some time back. Now we see the 0.786 Fibonacci target right there. It seems like it basically touched it, guys, almost. And then we got the bearish divergence on the RSI, right? I'm pretty sure this is on the monthly, guys. The monthly, which is just mind-blowing, right? The higher the time frame, the bigger and stronger the indicators do tell. If we do confirm this bearish divergence, guys, I've been saying that cryptos and stocks will go on a massive bull run, a raging bull run, I call it, right? And it does seem like the indicators are telling a portion of the story, to say the least, right? But a lot of people do think we're going to collapse, guys. I mean, we have to look at both sides of the story. Again, has it DXY topped? If it has, cryptos has bottomed. If the dollar index hasn't, then cryptos still needs to find its bottom, right? Because it's correlated to each other, inverse correlated. Now, XRP Pharaoh Suito, there's someone out there who sold yesterday thinking the market was about to collapse. They helped fill the buy orders that pushed the market up today. This will continue to happen on the way up. Sit back and take notes, right? Again, this is an interesting thought process. Do we know why? Because the only way we could go up is a lot of people still disbelieving that we still have yet to found the bottom, right? Again, we need a lot of people still believe that we're going to go lower. The market usually plays on human psychology, which tells me a lot of people think we're going down. Possibly we go up, guys. I mean, it all depends, right? As well as the external events. But from the past, on everything I've seen, being here since end of 2017, guys, the markets always do the opposite of the majority. Especially what retail do think and believe, right? So let's just be patient and wait and see what actually takes place at the end of the day. But anyways, that's all for you guys. If you enjoyed today's video, if you guys please leave a like, subscribe, super much amazing. Hey, and hey guys, see ya.